Oh yeah, we're gaming now. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Warframe Iron Man. And we're in the simulacrum right away because we are on Nova. God, am I excited to show this character off because she's good. Now let's come in here real quick before we do anything, and I want to show you guys the build. This is what we're going to be using for showcase today. Now, the reason we have flow and rolling guard on is the same, just helps for the ease of the showcase. But then augur secrets and intensify. Now, why do we push over 150 strength? It's simple, for her 4, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Just know that's what we're rocking with. And let's come over here because we've got some stuff to talk about. The first thing we're going to discuss is her 1. We're going to skip over her passive. We're going to come back to it. You need to understand how her 4 works in order to understand the passive. So, her 1, null stars. Put these puppies on. Bam. They give damage reduction and they seek out enemies. Let's go ahead and unpause the AI for this so we can show off that damage reduction. Yep. And they seek out enemies and they do damage, but it's a very minimum amount because you can make them do good damage, but it requires an augment and I just don't see the value in it. These things are really good for tanking, man. Null Star is also her helmet ability, so once we subsume Nova, we will get access to that on all of our characters, which unfortunately we won't be using because Eclipse does the same thing that Null Stars does for us of giving us 75% damage reduction, so we're gonna opt for those. But moving on to her 2, Antimatter Drop. We press this button, it's gonna shoot out an orb, like so. We can shoot into it, and then we can kind of guide it around, and if we recast it, woo! Now this is pretty good damage. Also does guaranteed blast status to anything that it touches. And that pretty much just means that it's going to double proc on these guys. So, I mean, for just that one ability alone, we're doing 4,000 ability damage, which is pretty good. Keep in mind, we could shoot into it, make its damage a lot crazier. We could self-buff, make that shit go up. But, pretty solid ability. A bit finicky to use when you're going around doing stuff and things, but very, very good. Her 3, Wormhole. Is a wormhole. Boop. You put that down, you can go through it. Has a range of, I believe, 50 meters. And it has a limited amount of uses. So we go through it a total of 4 times before this one goes away. And it just instantly teleports you to the end location. I believe, yes, if you hold the ability, you can see where the wormhole is going to end. And you could do pretty good things with it. Like, put that down. And put another one down. Oh yeah, I love Portal. Now, the reason we went ahead and modded Nova for a lot of strength, her 4, Molecular Prime, it primes enemies. Yeah! What this does is, depending on if you hold it or you just tap it, either slows them down or speeds them up. Oh, hold on. You know, I should probably unpause these guys. So if we jump into all these guys and we go ahead and tap it, you'll see they're slowed. And this is the reason I built over 150% strength. We have the max capacity of slow that we can get, which is 75%. And it just inhibits them really hard. And they also take more damage. And when they die, they blow up. This is the crux of her kit, and it's really good. I mean, just look at how slow they're firing at me. I'm taking literally no damage. Oh, it ran out. Well, let's speed them up now, shall we? If we hold the ability, it'll speed all of the enemies up, and they killed me. Now, you might ask yourself, why would you want to speed up enemies? It seems like they just melted through you. And you would be right. But it can be very helpful in missions like defenses or survivals when you're trying to get all of the enemies to come to you so you can kill them fast, complete the objective, and it helps with that regard. But if you're afraid of dying and you want them to slow down, you can go ahead and... Oh god, ran out of energy. Oh no. You can go ahead and just tap it and that'll slow them. Unless you swap around your controls and that's vice versa, but that's your fault, not mine. The last thing we have to talk about is her passive, which I will just go ahead and pause these guys again. So now that we know that her ult slows down and speeds up, her passive is that when enemies are killed, when they are slowed down, they have a 15% chance to drop health orbs, and enemies killed while sped up have a 15% chance to drop energy orb. Go ahead and cast that. Shoot out a Zenith Disc. Now these guys are slowed, So let's see if they can drop a... Yep, there it is. A health orb. Pretty nice if you slap on equilibrium. Oh, alright. As you can see there, they dropped an energy orb. Let's see if we can replicate that at all. Yep, there it is. So, all in all, this character is very strong. I know that Showcase probably didn't show it off well because I died 3 times showcasing her, but remember, we don't have mods on this character. It's not fully built. Let's actually show off what build we're rocking with her, and I'm going to explain what we have on. First thing, we helmet over Wormhole. You can pick and choose between whichever one you want to helmet off, either her 2 or her 3. I chose to do the 3 because we're going to be tanking range just to have a higher duration. Duration is very important on this character. Her 4, which you'd think the radius scales off of range, actually scales the range off of duration. So, you gotta build duration so this goes farther. It also makes the bubble last a lot longer. So, this character wants and yearns for duration. It also affects the amount of null stars you get. So, that's what we did. We definitely duration maxed to the best of our ability. Now, I haven't Forma Nova. I did get her to rank 30. I'm not about to do that when we go hop into Railjack, which we're going to be doing after this. So, this is what we're rocking with for now. So, we'll start off with duration. We've got continuity and narrow-minded. We're able to use narrow-minded on this character because we are in a position where we can sacrifice a bit of range. Of note, what we're losing with less range is our antimatter drop is going to hit less targets because the radius of it has shrunk. And another downside in quotation marks is her null stars aren't going to seek enemies as hard, which could actually be a good thing because it means you lose them less. So your max damage reduction is up for more time. That's all good. Transient's Fortitude, because we have so much range here, we can slap this on pretty safe and won't really feel it. Equilibrium, because our passive generates us health orbs or energy orbs. Mainly that health orb one. We want to maximize our energy economy with that, so equilibrium on here. And we don't have to run flow because, you know, we've got 225 energy, and with a little bit of efficiency, we're able to maintain that very well. So, Dreamer's Bond, because I didn't know what to put here. I could do, like, Energy Siphon, but we should be fine on that. You could do, like, Corrosive Projection, whatever. Any dash to fit your fancy. If you want to know the best thing you could put here, it'd be something like, you know, Brief Respite. I love this mod. Redirection, because we have a lot of damage reduction between Null Stars and Eclipse, making our Nova pretty tanky. Augur's Secrets. 150 strength is the threshold in which Molecular Prime does its max slow or speed up. So, very important that you hit that, but anything above that is unnecessary, really. Unless you want to make your Null Stars even tankier per Null Star. We have Streamline on because we like a little bit of efficiency on our character, especially because we're not running flow. And the final mod is Molecular Fission. This is an augment for her 4. Enemies hit by the Null Stars are primed. When killed, primed enemies will restore a Null Star charge and have a 100% chance of restoring 2. Really good. Let me, once again, we'll go ahead and show off. With this, we can pop our 1, and it'll prime enemies. And at the start of the mission, this could be very good because we might get a health orb. If we pick that up, we'd get more energy. This character is nuts, and you'll see exactly what I mean in just a second. We'll simulate these guys. We'll unpause the AI. Pop that. Pop this. Go up here. Boop. And now we are effectively unkillable. I don't think there's a damn thing these guys could do to me in the time that they are slowed. And if I'm feeling frisky and I want to get some Null Stars back, I'll just start killing dudes. Yeah, this character is nuts, and I'm excited to play her today. But, unfortunately, what we're going to be playing her in is goddamn Railjack. Let's go to the dry dock, gamers. There is nothing in Warframe that makes me as sad as looking at my Railjack. Not because my Railjack doesn't look gas. I mean, look at it. That's the Jolly Green Giant back there. But, because that means I have to play Railjack. And we're about to learn why that sucks cock and balls today. Because we're going to Venus. And the Corpus missions are where the true pain begins. But first, very important thing. Our Railjack does not have a name. Come in here. Let's go to the customization. Oh, look at that. Rename Railjack? That's a terrible name. Damn, I need a Dr. Dynamite. And that is why I went to the comments to get a name for the Railjack. Thank you to Luna Sunflowers for giving us our name, which is going to be Uranium. Now she's complete. Fuck, this would go so hard. Anyway, very important thing before we get to Venus, though. Actually, two. First thing is we have to go back to Earth. We managed to get the Oberon helmet, which is pretty gas, because we just got it out of nowhere. But there's one thing we're missing. The Oberon chassis or systems, I don't remember which one. But there's two things that drop from Earth, so we have to get the other one. Which sucks, but is also good. Because if we come back over here, I went ahead and did a little researching. And we have all of these Mark IIIs researched and ready to go. But if we come in here, we have no titanium. So we can't make any of them. I was hoping to just crank these out and then be strong, but I didn't do enough, Railjack, so I gotta do more. Okay, so I'm gonna have to crank out Earth missions, which I'm gonna do off camera. I know, boring, but we already did all these, so I don't want to cover them again. But let's take a look at Venus. Why are the Corpus missions any different from the Grineer ones? You remember, actually, you don't even gotta remember, I'll just show you. All of Earth's missions are skirmishes. Skirmish. We just be fighting on Earth. If we come over to Venus, that's an exterminate. That's right. The Corpus tiles are very similar to just normal missions. But when we fly in, we'll have to do the objectives. Then we go on the capital ship, then we do whatever the objective says. This one's an exterminate, we do an exterminate. And then the mission would end. Now, why is Railjack so painful? Because I gotta do 2 missions on top of each other. First, I gotta do the cruise ship bullshit, the dinky doo-doo. And then I gotta do this. It's gonna be ass. And it's gonna be especially ass when we have to do 20-minute survivals on top of a 15-minute skirmish. And remember, for the duration of this series, we ain't using crewmates. You know, they call me an imposter, the way I be killing these crewmates off and abandoning them. Fuck, dude, Among Us is so cringe. Anyway, I'm getting off track. We'll get to this in a second. But for now, I gotta go grind my nuts playing more Earth Railjack, so I'll be back.
12 seconds later.
Hey gang, what do you think the first drop that I got was? Do you think it was the Oberon systems that we needed? No. Jolly good. Okay,
12 seconds later.
I was getting all comfortable to do a grind session, and it all paid out. Took us 3 runs, Oberon systems. Now we have to move on to Saturn to finish him. Which means we gotta go through Venus. I forgot to mention, we're getting a couple of upgrades to our arsenal with the Archoplasmor and the Dual Toxicists. These are both dojo weapons. This came from the Biolabs, this came from the Corpus Lab. That's just stuff I've been doing in the background. Boring. Anyway, I got these 2 because I think they should be pretty valuable additions to our weak arsenal. Our primary game, stinky. The Strun Wraith is pretty good, but it's got the shotgun flaws of I gotta reload it and all that jazz. And the Zenith is okay, but we need something that really just dumps, you know? It's really just, oh! That's what the Archoplasmor is going to do. And then as for secondaries, we've got the Lex Prime, which I haven't invested in at all. Could be pretty handy if I did. Especially future-proofing it when it gets Incarnate mode. We also have the Automos, which I began to invest in during Plague Star, but it was poop. So that leaves us with maybe like the Fierce, the Despair. I'm going to get rid of this Ballistica. You know what I just realized? I said, you know, normally I like to keep things like we gotta get the base variant before we can move on to the upgraded ones. A good thing that I've made that preference for mods, because we're looking right here at an upgraded weapon. I never crafted the normal Ballistica. I don't know how many people would have noticed that if I didn't point it out myself. It's self-report. But, hey man. Anyway, those should be good. I'm waiting for those weapons. They're gonna be good. I'm super excited. Yes, we can also take a look at our Railjack loadout. It's pretty much the same. Raider Matrix, so I go faster. There is one that's like tankiness for the ship, and you bet your ass I'm gonna slap that on as soon as we get it. And then it's just turret stuff. But now we're gonna get to fight some Corpus guys. So maybe it'll get even better. Alright, exterminate time. Corpus. Yeah! Ooh! See that up there? That is a little special node. We're gonna use our upgraded stuff to instantly teleport to the slingshot. Get up in here. We're gonna go. Okay, I can't see it now, but it's up here somewhere. Whee! Oh. Yep. Derelict vessel, alright. These are just gonna give us like a bonus little reward at the end. Here's the loot table. I don't quite remember what's on it for Venus. Anyway, all we have to do for these, it's pretty awesome. Just run through this bitch. Yep. Oh look, this looks like an Orkin tower. You're right. Gotta hack this. We're done. What I like about the Corpus missions, it was something that was pretty cool when we were launching over, is that, oh, Railjack Aura, that's the one I was talking about. You know, see the Corpus Galleon over there. We actually get to see the captain on comms every once in a while. There's no Grenier variant of that. They just kind of be yapping. Now, for now, it looks like we just have to approach the station. Let's go ahead and do that. Take out all the fighters along the way. Once we get close enough, this objective is going to change. It'll no longer be a approach the Corpus station, but it'll give us 2 objectives we have to do. Ooh! Before we can go ahead and enter into the galleon. Alright, let's blast this cruise ship out of the sky. Epic. I don't think Parvos is saving you here. See, that's the captain. And unlike the Grenier mission, where I know they're just launching missiles from fuck knows where, they give me the little warning. Oh! Oh! Okay, well, truthfully, maybe it's a skill issue, maybe it isn't. Felt like there was nothing I could fucking do to avoid that. Anyway, let's blast ourselves over here. Oh no, don't mount my ship, please. That'd be pretty mean. Shoot that there. Oh my god, there's Corpus on my ship. Get out of here. You bastards aren't welcome. Oh, let's go ahead and craft this recharge. Dude, shut up, Sigh. I'm talking here. Alright, we actually do need to kill these ram sled guys. So they're not killing our crew. That would be unfortunate. Yeah, once we complete those objectives, we can go inside and do the actual mission, which took us 5 minutes to get here. Now we just have to do an exterminate mission. And, yeah, we're good. Our ship is completely invulnerable during this. So, thank goodness, because they would rail that shit non-stop, and that'd be pretty annoying. Now, normally I'd bitch and complain about an exterminate mission, because, these things are these are old news. But these ones actually have loot to them. Mostly that we could get the ash systems from this. Oh! That little bug guy that we saw. He dropped that for us. The ambassador pieces. We can get all of the pieces except the blueprint from those guys. And then for the actual blueprint, we need to do, I believe there's just survivals in a rotation C. We don't have a survival unlocked yet, but... Ah! Hey, we're done. Exterminate complete. We did it. Mission complete. Let's see what we get. Uh-huh. Wow, that's nice. That was it? Oh, dude, we got robbed. We gotta go back and deposit that stuff anyway. What's next? Volatile. I have no idea what a volatile is, but we will go. We're back at the dojo because we gotta make some upgrades to our bulk. Bam. Bam. Oh, we don't have enough for the weapons. That's fine. I really just wanted the bulk. Oh, there we go. Bam. Bam. Now we're tanky as fuck. Exactly how I like this to be. Got some intrinsics too we gotta spend. Alright, we're gonna get 1 into engineering. We won't be able to make it, so we're just gonna do piloting. Raider Matrix, be gone. Ironclad Matrix, get on. Whatever will make me not die every 5 seconds. And right back to it. Onto whatever a volatile is. Let's get it. Am I crazy, or did our shit only go up by like 200? I equipped that stuff, right? Oh, there's an optional objective? Yeah, we gotta do that. Alright, we have a limited amount of time. Yep. Yep. Alright, all that shit. We did that. Gotta get back to our ship. What the hell? Patch that up. Kill all these guys. Fantastic. Now let's get on this ship. See what makes this volatile. Wait a minute, wait a minute. No, I know what this mode is. No, no. Oh, bro, this is just alchemy. Alright, cool. Minus the actual annoying part. Getting too hot? Man. Cool off, buddy. Haha. Alright, we did it. That wasn't so bad. Oh. That is buns, bro. Oh, I gotta use my... Okay, my bad. Boop. Unidentified item. Thanks, man. A spy mission. We could build our better guns, though. So, it wasn't a complete waste to have to come back here. What do we need for the engine upgrade? Oh, we can build that, too. And we can build this, too. All right, our ship is completely Mark III, minus the missiles I didn't research because they needed neural sensors. I see exactly why I didn't research those. What happened to my ship upgrades? This shit is so buggy. Oh my goodness. Okay, for whatever reason, it was just bugged out. I loaded back in, and all of our stuff is now Mark III. So that's cool, except our engines, because it didn't... Either it didn't, or I didn't buy it. I already don't remember. Not a big deal, though. Let's move on. Actually, before we do... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, before we do anything... Wait, no, yeah, before we do anything, let's swap. We're about to do a spy mission, so, you know, we gotta whip out the master spy doer. Oh, I always hit the wrong thing every time I'm going into this. Spy time. And no, we're not doing a void storm. Oh, dude, yeah, no wonder we were so frail. Oh, God. Oh, no, I don't know how to do these. Anyway. Oh, Lord. Oh, this is so peak, dude. It's almost like when you over-prepare, you're gonna kick ass. Let's go in here. Is our ship gonna be invulnerable? No. Fuck me. Alright, this is doable. We got 30 seconds. Can the uranium hold that long? Probably, actually. It's gonna have to. We don't really have an alternative. Oh. Oh, Lord. Ah! Okay, well, thank God the, Corpus Captain is a little bit silly and slamming out those shield boosters, helping us. It's very handy. Oh, my thing's bugged. Defeat the commander? Gladly. Come here, you joker. Oh, shit. Oh, he took a couple of hits. Alright, cool. Alright. That was literally the hard part. Now all we have to do is come over here. We gotta get on that fucking shit before ours goes down. Ooh! Go! Rad. Yeah! I love doing spy missions. Woohoo! I'm a little sick freak. Must do spy missions. Alright, let's see if these are any different from normal. Nope. Alright, don't mind me. Just gonna come over here. Oh, you sly bastards. They put the kitty gates up for us. Unfortunately, they weren't smart enough. Aha. God. Isn't Wukong just the best? Just totally bypassed that laser grid. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna come right in here. Another easy dub thanks to Wukong. Don't mind me. Come through here. Turn those lasers off. They're kind of annoying. Alright. And we are done. Unable to recall. Dude, this place is buns, man. Alright. Another mission down. And we're gonna go back because I need to swap to Nova. Oh, what did we get? Oh, and I got an augment for that. Alright, I do remember what these missions are. And what they are is a pain in the ass. Because they require necromechs. And we don't have a necromech. I wonder if we can do this. Let's just find out. Alright, this is where shit's gonna get serious. I just teleported through the wall. They do, they give you a loner. Alright. This is the best we're gonna get, so... I hope we can do it. We have to kill 2 of these things. Now, the Mausolon's great. If we get a couple of kills, we get a charge shot. Bop. Oh, I missed its fucking chest! Oh my goodness. Maybe we use our 4. That does the trick. Forgive me, I don't use the void rig too much. We gotta hurry. God damn it, stop meleeing. Use the fucking alt fire. Very fortunate they give us a loner. Else we wouldn't be able to do this. But I think they knew. No! We're back to it. Yeah, if the loner one dies, we have to jump ship to a new one. Alright, good. I feel the need right fucking now. We gotta go. Ooh. Those are always scary, because you gotta hope your necromech is good enough. But we just get to borrow one. Didn't get much for it. Up next, Luckless Expanse. A survival. Yay! Fuck, I forgot to swap again. Alright, I've completely bummed myself by not swapping. Nova would actually be pretty effective for this. Oh no, this is the shit thing. Oh. Alright, this we gotta hack. You know, that's whatever. It's going over time. However, they're gonna interfere. Yep, it's gotta bounce back and forth killing these guys. And, it's only really a worry when, you know, your ship's under fire. But she seems to be holding. Let's not get too scared. Alright, now if you remember, I was bitching that these missions take forever. We're 5 minutes in, and now we're gonna go do a 20-minute run. The reason we're about to do 20 minutes of survival here is because this is how we get the ash pieces pretty easily. You get 2 rotation A drop chances, but also this is where you get the ambassador blueprint. That'd be a pretty nice pickup if we could just get that out of the way. So I will be back in 20 minutes, unless I get the ash piece. 5-minute reward mark. Let's see what we get. Bruh. 10-minute reward mark. Oh yeah. Brother. Alright, 20-minute mark. This is the important one. Oh. What a waste of fucking time, dude. What's next? Well, what's next is we go swap to Nova. Then we have Falling Glory, a defense. Perfect time to swap, might I add. Totally forgot to mention, we got every ambassador piece except the blueprint from that run. The actual pieces to the ambassador are really easy to get. It's that goddamn blueprint that you just never get to drop. Alright, I skipped all of the rabble to get to this point, but we're doing a defense, and we're doing 6 waves, because that gives us 2 chances for the Ash systems. And then I'm calling it for a night because it's 5 a.m. This is where Nova's gonna shine for us, because, you know, I don't want to be here longer than I have to, and let's speed up things. And then once that timer runs out, send it out again. Oh yeah. Especially with a tile like this, it's so open, and they have to traverse the stairs. It just feeds them into the place we need them to be faster. So what if the objective takes a little bit of damage? Who cares? As long as it isn't a lethal damage, we're fine. Wave 3, what are we gonna get? Ah, Ash. Let me go home. Fuck. Alright, 3 more waves of this poo-poo. This is it. Ash systems, come home. Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna have to do this at some point. I see these bonus rewards that we got. Ooh, that's very good. That's very fucking good, actually. We gotta go home right now. 54 through 60? No problem to me. We got our Saturn Proxima, and now we can get Oberon's final piece. Alright, it is the next day, and they're really giving me a choice here. I can use both of these things, but I'm gonna take the Affinity Booster, because I gotta Forma up Nova. I hope these have an objective, because we really want to just get the Oberon chassis and be done. And I can stop playing Railjack for a little bit. Yay! Oh well. Yes! This just ain't even that bad when we cheat and get our Mark 3s right away. What was that? Alright. Maybe we get the Oberon chassis first try. There's dudes on the ship. Nope. 300 endo. Well, I'm just gonna crank this out until we get the drop. Alright, I lied. I'm just going through the missions now. I think we got a relic for that one. Shit. Please. 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 Oh. Alright. This one had 6 cruise ships and it was 15 minutes. Oh, dude. Oh, these take forever. Alright. This is as far as I'm taking her. And I teleported the forges. And I teleported the forges. You know, it's not ideal to be doing it like this, but this is what a homie gotta do. This solo Railjack. Oh, what? It just didn't update his damage? Oh, he's dead. He didn't drop nothing. Come on, baby. No. No. Yeah, are we done? We go through the entire system? Oh, we did. We're done. I'm gonna have to grind this out, but I'm gonna do it off camera because that was fucking tedious. Alright. God, I love 15-minute missions. Let's see what we get. It's the last 2 that are important. Alright, these are the rules. Oh. I swapped to Wukong. It makes it go by a lot faster. Let's, oh boy. Oberon chassis. Oberon chassis. Oh, that's a 4%. After looking at these guys' drop pool, I've determined that they're actually pretty chill, dude. Because not only do they drop the Pennant and the Quellor, they also drop arc gun status mods. Oh, yeah. Like this, this Glacic one. Oh, well, I guess we'll just get the Quellor. That works too. That's 1 out of 2 weapons. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll also get Oberon? Huh? Oh. Oh, man. We're done. Also, I got the most goated mod for the Iron Man. Heal our Railjack squad members. Look, guys, the gang's all here. I got enough mastery rank from leveling all the stuff I crafted. Alrighty, we got Oberon crafting up. Just in time to get him for free next week. Yeah! Really looking forward to that Warframe slot. You know what I'm saying? But Oberon should be fun with his rework, so that'll be something to look forward to as well. But with all that Railjack shenanigans, that's gonna do it for this week. Next week will be Valis Undermine time, and we'll get to do the new teacher quest, see if we can learn how to mod our stuff, even though we've been doing plenty of that already. We'll also get to take a look at the Oberon rework, which I will be using first on my Iron Man, just so I can test it out, and then I gotta make it a build on my actual account, and that's gonna be even better. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Mwah!